Bennett, however, is a fascinating cornerback we must mention. Not only was he drafted one pick ahead of Keely Ringo a few years back while running a 4.30 at the combine that year, but he has shown some serious man coverage skills the last couple of seasons in limited spot starts with the Raiders. I mean, he's held big name receivers like Cortland Sutton, Ladd McConkey, George Pickens, Jerry Jeudy, and even Jamar Chase of all people to a combined 5 catches on 12 targets. And that sounds great, right? Because at times, clearly, he can be a very good cover man corner on the outside. However, there's a reason the Raiders were willing to trade him, and that reason is not so great. Bennett suffered a torn labrum last year that ended his season early, and he was also not impressing anyone at Raiders camp the past couple of weeks. As of 3 days ago, he was 4th in the cornerback battle behind names like Eric Stokes and Darian Porter. However, he has been fully cleared from his injury and is apparently 100% healthy. And obviously, the Birds love Jihad Campbell pre-draft despite the same shoulder injury, so that's an indication Philadelphia is clearly not worried about the injury side of things and will look to see if he can actually compete for a starting job. However, I'm not buying Nick Sirianni here. He clearly is understating why they traded for Bennett. Honestly, this is a massive referendum on Keely Ringo and Adoree Jackson more than simply a depth signing like Sirianni just said. I mean, while I was at practice on Tuesday, Keely Ringo and Jackson mixed around with the 1s and 2s, and honestly, neither of them stood out except for one nice coverage play that should have been a pick by Keely Ringo, but of course he dropped it. Personally, I've also heard rumors that Vic isn't thrilled with Adoree Jackson, didn't really want him in the first place, with one insider telling me that Jackson could possibly, didn't have any real sourcing on this, but did say could be a cut candidate in the future if Bennett comes in and flourishes on the outside. Just a rumor, but I did find that interesting. Overall, this is a positive move, though, especially if Bennett is healthy and can come in and maybe provide more depth or even compete for a starting job and showcase that limited spot start ability where he has shown that he can be very good in man-to-man coverage.